All right, we're going to talk about arithmetic and geometric sequence. So an arithmetic sequence is a sequence in which each term after the first differs from the preceding term by a constant amount called the common difference. Okay, so you're going to add the same amount over and over again, even if that amount is a negative. Okay, so it says write the first 6 terms of the arithmetic sequence with first term 6 and a common difference of 4. So I go 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 plus 4 is 14, 14 plus 4 is 18, 18 plus 4 is 22, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So here it gives us in a little bit different form. So it says write the first 6 terms, where a sub 1 is 5, my difference is negative 2, so I start with 5. My next one is I'm adding a negative 2 or subtracting 2, so 3, 1, negative 1, negative 3, negative 5. So this is a formula that is very, very helpful. It's the general term of an arithmetic sequence. So a sub n equals a sub 1 plus parentheses n minus 1 parentheses times the difference. So here our example says find the 8th term. Given that a sub 1 equals 4, my difference is negative 7. So I'm going to just write this up. A sub n equals a sub 1 is 4 plus n minus 1 times negative 7. Okay, so now I'm going to put in, I'm looking for my 8th term. So I have 4 plus 8 minus 1 times negative 7. 4 plus 8 minus 1 is 7. 7 times negative 7. So I have 4 plus negative 49 or negative 45. So remember, arithmetic means addition. Okay, so addition of a negative, addition of a positive. All right, so now we're going to talk about geometric. So geometric sequence is a sequence in which each term after the first is obtained by multiplying the preceding term by a fixed non-zero constant called the common ratio. So now you're going to multiply. You're multiplying by a common. So if I were to look at this and find my common ratio, what I do is I take the value and use the preceding one. So to find my common ratio, here I go 5 over 1, 25 over 5, 125 over 25, 625 over 125. And these all have to equal each other. Okay, so my common ratio on this one is 5. I'm multiplying by 5. So it says write the first 6 terms with the first term 6 and a common ratio of a third. So my first term is 6. I then go 6 times a third, which is 2. So that gives me 2. I'm going to take 2 times a third, which is 2/3. So 2/3. And then 2/3 times a third is 2/9. And then 2/9 times a third is 2/27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2/27 times a third is 2/81. Okay? So you're always going to multiply the preceding one. Okay? Which brings us to the general term of a geometric sequence. So the general term is a sub n equals the first term, r to the n minus 1. So a sub 1 times r to the n minus 1. So here I have find the 8th term given that a sub 1 equals negative 4 and r equals negative 2. So I'm just going to set up my general formula. A sub n equals my first term, negative 4, parentheses, negative 2 to the n minus 1. Now, you might need a calculator for some of these, especially the geometric, but you might need it for the arithmetic, especially if you get fairly large. Okay? So now I'm looking for the 8th term. A sub 8 equals negative 4 times negative 2 to the 8 minus 1. Now be very careful when you use a negative number with an exponent and you're using a calculator. Remember, you have to put parentheses around your negative number here. So this is going to be negative 4, negative 2 to the 7th. So I have negative 4 times negative 2 to the 7th, which gives me, this is going to be negative and negative, gives me 512. Okay? So that's arithmetic and geometric sequences.